Hey guys, I'm Lauren. Some people call me Lo, and this is Whoa Lo, where I make giant food. And today, my challenge is a Pop-Tart. Fingers crossed. I believe that the Pop-Tart kind of starts with the crust. I want it to be soft, not too crumbly, buttery, sweet, and I think that's gonna be my biggest challenge. Let's see. Butter, 4 sticks, hoping that's enough. Usually when you're making pie crust, you want to have cold butter, but we're not so concerned about flakiness in this, so I'm starting with room temperature butter to make sure it's easier to work with. Next is sugar. I'm using powdered sugar. Cream this together. I'm gonna add the eggs. Usually pie dough does not have eggs in it, but I think it's gonna make it a little bit more tender. And a pinch of salt. All right, this is looking interesting, but I have not added the flour. I do not like scooping it. I like spooning it and then leveling it off. That way you're not adding too much flour by having it all packed in. 4.5 cups total. I'm just gonna gradually start to incorporate it. I feel like the dough's already looking better. The kitchen's getting a little bit messier. I'm wearing black shorts, so we'll see. And this is gonna rest in the fridge for a while and chill while we make the filling. Already looking a lot better. It's come together.
Pop-Tarts don't use butter, do they?
They don't, no. I wonder, are Pop-Tarts vegan, like Oreos?
Corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, and sugar. So that's 4 types of sugar.
Right now we're just going to pat the dough into discs and refrigerate it for about an hour. I've got some mess that I'm just gonna rub around.
I wonder if when you chill them, they get harder and then that gets harder to roll out. What if you just rolled it out flat now, like maybe between 2 pieces of parchment, and then lifted it into the sheet tray and then let it cool in the sheet tray and rest there. Then you can just go straight from the fridge and bake it.
June's always right, so I am following her advice. So I'm just gonna coat this with flour. I actually feel like I might need to make more dough. That's better.
The people deserve to know this. Scientific studies have shown that sugar lights up your brain more than cocaine does.
Into the fridge, I'd say probably for like an hour or so. Jam time. In an actual Pop-Tart filling, there's dried apples. The pectin in apples will help it thicken more, and it will just add a little bit of tartness.
See, I thought it was the peels that had the most amount of pectin in an apple.
Really?
So I wonder if you want me to peel off the peel and keep it cooking, and then we can fish it out.
Discard them?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I want to make sure that it's sweet enough. The dough itself isn't that sweet. It's just more buttery. What June is doing right now is she's just creating a little packet with cheesecloth, and that can go right into the pot, and then that makes it easier to fish out.
So I'll drop it right in here, and as the strawberries cook, the juices will kind of immerse that.
And I'm just adding the sugar. The strawberries will cook down. Never made this much strawberry.
And the apples go in?
Okay, maybe should have used a bigger pot. And this will cook down in the next few minutes. I smash them.
You don't want food coloring in there, do you? We're going for a natural Pop-Tart?
Yeah. It's been a couple minutes and I'm getting really impatient, so I'm going to stab it. Break it down more. We're gonna use an immersion blender. How does this work? Kind of up and down.
All right. Gosh, real strawberry specks. I didn't see that in the original Pop-Tart.
All right. Let's wait. This might take a while. I'm gonna take off the top part very carefully. In an actual Pop-Tart, filling doesn't go all the way to the edge. Okay, and it's still probably more liquidy than we would like, but we're hoping that since the cornstarch is activated by heat, that it's gonna thicken even more as it bakes. It's almost like spreading pizza sauce with the back of the spoon. It's prettier than jam. I mean, this is gorgeous.
That's a pretty thick layer of jam proportionally to the pastry.
Okay.
That looks pretty good. What do you think?
I think that looks good too. I think we need to trim it. These holes are very necessary for the Pop-Tart look.
How many you think? There's like 4-ish across.
Let's do this. June has a good feeling. 350 for I don't know how long. Smells like butter.
Smells like a lot of butter. Smells delicious.
There's a weird bump happening right now.
Oh, it looks done.
It's pulsing. Okay. The thing about a Pop-Tart is that there's no color to it.
It looks great.
This needs to cool pretty much completely, and we need to make the icing, and we still need to figure out the sprinkles. This here. Adding. Okay. Close this guy up. I'm gonna just try to break them up a bit. And these look pretty good. We'll make the icing. The icing is pretty tough to, I had a hard time figuring it out. I think it's kind of like royal icing because it's got a really hard exterior. You can kind of hear that. We're gonna add some powdered sugar. I'm using corn syrup because I saw once a royal icing hack using corn syrup because people are kind of freaked out by egg whites, raw egg whites. And I think this is gonna kind of give it an artificial taste in a good way. So I'm gonna eyeball about a tablespoon of this and some milk. All right, so we've got a nice white frosting. Dun, dun, dun. Pressure's on. This one's not perfect though. Look at that icing all over the place, so I'm feeling okay. And I'm just gonna pour it on and smooth. I never serve anything to anyone without trying it first, like multiple times. So the fact that I'm gonna bring this to the entire team to dig in and judge me, legitimately critique this, is making my heart go crazy right now.
Pop-Tart alert! Pop-Tart alert.
It looks perfect. It looks like compared to this bozo, it looks perfect.
It smells like a Pop-Tart.
Oh my god.
She nailed the look of a Pop-Tart, but improved the taste of the Pop-Tart.
I cannot stop eating it.
Lauren, I'm just gonna say that the people ate half your Pop-Tart.
Oh my god.
It's like devoured.